But now let's take it to Ryan, who's got a review on the brand new Nicolas Cage film, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Take it away, Ryan.
What's up, sneak peekers? The age of Cage is upon us with this weekend's release of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring Nicolas Cage as, well, Nick Cage. Does the film offer the best any Cage fan could ask for, or does it buckle under the unbearable weight of its star's cinematic legacy? I got the honor to see the world premiere at South by Southwest last month, and I'm excited to tell you all my thoughts about the film. So, let's get started. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent follows Nick Cage, a talented but down-on-his-luck actor who's been trying to make a big comeback. Not that he went anywhere, of course. After a string of tough breaks, Cage resolves to quit acting. To make ends meet, he accepts $1 million to attend a birthday party for a businessman named Javi, played by Pedro Pascal. When Cage and Javi meet, a beautiful bromance blooms, but Cage is recruited by the CIA to uncover whether or not Javi is a ruthless crime lord. Their friendship is put to the test, and Cage must use all his acting skills to uncover the truth and be reunited with his family. This film's success rests on Cage's performance and whether or not the references to his career comes off as fun or obnoxious. Nick Cage is an actor who's been in a lot of different kinds of roles, but in this film, playing a version of himself, in fact, multiple versions of himself, opens him up to a vulnerability that's usually reserved for more serious fare than one would expect from a studio action comedy. His performance, paired with a great self-aware screenplay, allows this movie to rise above just simple name drops and nostalgia, and instead to be a genuine love letter to the enigma that is Nicolas Cage. And while the film is a comedy, the vulnerability also inspires some really emotional moments, especially surrounding the fictional Cage's retirement from acting. Considering the ups and downs in his real-life career, these reflective moments elevate the film to a mediation on Cage's career and legacy. That being said, as reflective as it is, it's still a buddy comedy, and a buddy comedy only works when both actors are bringing their A-game. Opposite Cage is self-proclaimed Cage superfan Pedro Pascal, who gives an incredible performance in the film. He has to juggle a lot of tones, but he balances the comedic with the insidious perfectly. It helps that he has such amazing chemistry with Cage. I honestly could have watched a whole film of them just hanging out, akin to Before Sunrise. Elsewhere in the cast is Neil Patrick Harris as Nick's agent, playing the kind of role I wish he did more of, and Tiffany Haddish, playing a CIA operative who introduces the action elements into the film. The action film pretense is just a narrative frame and a way to market the movie. The film says as much in a very meta sequence. The real heart of the film is always the chemistry and bond between Cage and Javi. Therefore, the action scenes, particularly the climax, while well done, ultimately feel like a distraction. Cage's emotional arc is tied to these action scenes, which relate back to his fictional family, but I wish that the emotional arc was more centered on Cage's sense of identity. The emotional scenes surrounding his retirement led me to think his arc was about his place in an industry that's moved on. While that's certainly a thematic element, a more generic family man arc was used instead, which isn't necessarily bad, but is something that has been used a lot in the action genre. I had hoped the arc would be more unique to Cage, and the family man arc does keep the film from being as emotionally deep as I wanted it to be. That being said, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is still a must-see comedy. I think Cage superfans, film fans, and general audiences alike would enjoy this film. So no matter your familiarity with Cage, I would recommend this movie. So, are you excited to see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent this weekend? Let us know at Sneak Peek TV on social media.